What is the number one mistake that most companies make when it comes to estimating synergies in an M&A integration? Countless number of companies tend to calculate their synergies on misplaced assumptions. That is the question that we're going to tackle in this video today. So for those of you who are new to this series, my name is Anirvan Sen. I'm the CEO of Fifth Chrome. I am an author, creator of Promise of a Business High Performance Framework, and I help companies with their strategies of scaling up and M&A. Everyone loves synergy assumptions. In fact, synergies tend to form the bedrock of an integration, of an acquisition. Companies go and acquire other companies, and they look at the financial benefit that this integration, this acquisition is going to bring in. And yet so many companies get caught in a situation where they're not able to realize the full potential of the synergies that's available to them. So what is the main reason? In fact, let's look at what is the main mistake that organizations make. That essentially boils down to overestimating sales synergies, revenue synergies, and underestimating cost synergies. In fact, for cost synergies, it becomes a much more mathematical financial exercise where there is a bit of Excel jockeying involved. You make some assumptions, you look at very specific areas like headcount, like infrastructure, technology. All of that is used for the calculation of cost synergies. But cost synergies are stubbornly difficult to realize because of other aspects that involve people resistance, that involve inertia, and that involve complexity. On the other side, revenue synergies are regularly used to increase the attraction of a potential target. I mean, how difficult will it be? You essentially are looking at their customer base and you're saying, hey, you know what? I can actually cross-sell a lot of my products to their customers. The same thing would be that they could sell their products to our customers. But in reality, because this has never been consolidated, this has never been structured, this has never been formalized, revenue synergies are very difficult to obtain. Not only that, assumptions made for cross-selling does not realize because it's not based on a sound foundation. For cross-selling, you need to have the right kind of incentives in place. You need to have the right kind of training that needs to be given to people. You need to have the preparedness when it comes to collateral of marketing and sales. You need to have a cohesive market message. You need to have a proper go-to-market strategy. And that's what we see the companies who have been successful in generating good revenue synergies. So these are the companies that are able to unlock this huge potential on revenue synergies. So this is where we find the difference between companies that really do their integrations well versus companies that struggle with their synergies. So what we find, most of the companies struggle with their synergies realization. They would overestimate the revenue synergies and underestimate their cost synergies. And that, incidentally, is the biggest mistake when it comes to synergy calculation. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it and found value from this, then please share it with your friends and colleagues. And of course, do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can get more of these insights and nuggets being delivered to you on a regular basis. So till next time, here's to unlocking the promise of a business. Bye-bye.